had made it a point in 2018 to make at least one body positivity, fashion, something related to my body and promoting body positivity per week. In 2017, I had a lot of self-doubt, a lot of insecurities, and a lot of things that made me really question how confident I truly was in my own skin. And so in 2018, I was like, this is gonna be one of my biggest New Year's resolutions, to focus on how I'm feeling and have the courage to continue to share it with you and to continue to have productive conversations about body confidence or the lack thereof. And I did my part this week. I had filmed a haul that was supposed to go up probably the day that you're watching this video, and then something just made my fat ass really angry. So I should actually backtrack. Something else had made me angry earlier in the week. Not even necessarily angry. I don't get angry. At that time, I was just really sad, and I had just retweeted the tweet. It was this video of a girl, and she was dancing so beautifully. She looks like a young girl, and she was just dancing her heart out, like twirling. I don't even know how you do things like that. And it was a meme, so the next image showed was like a rotisserie chicken like spinning. It wasn't funny. It didn't make any sense to me. And the reason that I had retweeted it was because the person who had like quote tweeted it, they said, "I don't get it. Y'all complain about fat people not exercising and how they are unhealthy, but when they do, you make fun of them." And I had seen some other tweets kind of related to that at the start of this year, like, don't make fun of fat people at the gym, whatever. But this was really, it really striked me as unsettling, because it was making fun of a young girl doing what she loves, a young girl exercising, minding her own business, and somebody took it and made it into this really crappy meme, right? And it had hurt me, it upset me, but I wasn't angry. There wasn't like a fire lit under me. I was just disappointed, and I have been disappointed in the universe for a while now regarding people's attitudes towards bodies. I mean, like last year there was the whole Wish scandal where and Wish is trash anyways, but they used like thin models and stretched out tights to show plus size clothing. Like, there has just been an overwhelming amount of crappiness re people's bodies, right? But then I was on Twitter minding my own business, and my mother, my actual I came from her loins mother, Megan Tonjes, had tweeted a screenshot of apparently a video that was on George Lopez's account of her. Also, Andrew, shut up, I'm filming. So I think it would have been 4 years ago now, I had made my most popular video to date. It got like 13 million views, and it was like a really kind of sarcastic, tongue-in-cheek body positivity video that was reposted by a lot of celebrities and a lot of people in the media. And at first I was celebrating, thinking this was a screenshot of George Lopez posting Megan's video. I didn't know what video, but just a video. And I was like, this is so cool, my friend is getting recognized. And then I checked the screenshots, and it turns out it was another one of these really crappy, really unfunny memes being reposted along with a list of foods not to eat on George Lopez's like, to tell you that this doesn't compute in my head is like an understatement. So instantly I was angry in a way that I haven't felt angry in a long time regarding the lack of human decency towards another person's body. And I DM'd Megan and I asked her if I could talk about it, and she said of course. I would like if you guys could check out her video as well, since of course it was her experience to hear the story from her own mouth. But I want to talk about today why it is that society has changed so much, and why it was that 4 years ago I had a video go viral that was celebrated. And now when people make body positivity videos, although Megan's wasn't like super current, when a body positivity related video is made, it's mocked, it's made fun of, it's made as a meme and posted around on celebrities' accounts. This was really disappointing for me, by the way, because when that happened for me 4 years ago, Ashton Kutcher, even though, do I really think he runs his own social media? Probably not, but he had reposted it. Zooey Deschanel, her website Hello Giggles, had reposted it. I remember George Takei reposted it, all with words of praise, and the comments were unkind. But to know that celebrities I genuinely liked and looked up to, thought of me, even though it may have just been their team, their image could have thought of me in such a high regard, that meant the world to me. And when I saw this, my heart broke for my friend. My anger was for my friend, thinking about how awful that must feel to watch people who are in the public eye, who maybe at some point she thought was funny or looked up to. Like Chris Rock liked one of the memes that was reposted. George Lopez reposted it. Other comedians reposted this at her expense, with her is the butt end of the joke. And I was angry for my friend, and in watching her video, I didn't need to be angry for her. She is more than capable of taking care of herself. She's not sitting at home crying about this or hurting about this the way that honestly I would be in this kind of situation, because my confidence is not at that level right now. I do not feel so secure in my body that that wouldn't sting me at this point in time. But Megan is so incredible and so just secure in her own human that it doesn't bother her. But why is it that 4 years ago the internet was a different place than it is right now? If you look at the things that have happened in the last 4 years, especially things like Nicole Arbour's Dear Fat People, maybe things like the Wish incident where it showcased straight, thin-sized models stretching out tights to show how big they were for plus-size women. People, I think a lot of the times now, just do things that are shocking, especially those crappy, ridiculous meme accounts that all post the same stuff. None of them have any like content to give except the same crap that they stole from their friend's page that has like 30 watermarks on it. And it's this weird culture where we all just want to get famous. Likes and retweets and attention, and maybe not all of it is positive, but holy cow, there are some people who just don't care. To make fun of the way that someone looks for a joke, in my personal eyes, is about as lazy as you can get. You're not talking about the way that someone acts. You're not talking about the funny things that people do. You're not being thought-provoking. You're just looking for an easy, quick laugh from people who think that fatness is so funny. And then the idea of George Lopez being a dietitian and telling people what not to eat based off of Megan's video. When did you get that license? Let me know. I think that now maybe you don't see as much of the feel-good stories. Maybe you don't see as much of the uplifting stuff, and sometimes you do. Like literally today on Twitter, I saw this amazing story about this beautiful girl who's really embraced her acne. I think she stopped wearing foundation. Like she posted like a first selfie of 2017 with a full face of makeup looking beautiful, and then a last selfie of 2017 embracing her acne, basically. Like acne I would have been way too insecure to ever embrace back in my days of having severe cystic acne, and she looked so gorgeous, and it was really inspiring people to, you know, just embrace themselves, to not think less of themselves because of the way that they looked. And I hate that regarding bodies, that's not the same kind of conversation that we're having. You don't know what anybody is trying to do in their own health. You don't know where anyone is at in their health journey, and just because you have maybe been predispositioned or have been very fortunate to either be fit or thin your entire life, or to be able to lose weight very easily, or maybe not so easily, maybe you really had to work for it and now you feel like you have an authority over people who are fat or whose bodies don't look the way that you would like them to dictate to them like, hey, do this, you'll lose some weight, or to laugh at them, doesn't make that right, doesn't make that funny. You don't know what anyone is going through. And I just keep thinking about, what if someone had taken one of my old videos and done that to me, in the mindset that I'm in right now, and in the place, and I get better every day, I get stronger every day in my sense of self-worth again, in my sense of loving the way that I look, in feeling beautiful and confident in my own skin. I am making those baby steps and I'm getting there inch by inch every day. But I keep thinking that if someone had done that to me, or thinking about, you know, that girl who did that beautiful dance video, who's made fun of by thousands of people, I think about her and how no one knows her story. No one knows Megan's story. No one knows my story. No one knows your story. And it really gets to me to think that that could hurt someone in such an incredible way. At the beginning of the year, we really focused on mental health. We focused on, oh, Logan Paul, screw you, Logan Paul, for everything that he's done to, you know, disrespect mental health. We don't have those conversations every day. We just have those conversations when we're angry. We can kind of group around each other and say, I love you so much. I'm here if you want to talk. I'm here if you want to talk about not feeling worthy, about not feeling loved, because you are, because the way that you're feeling isn't the way you should feel when you are so great and so phenomenal. And then we do things like this and share these memes around the internet and make fun of someone who we don't know the story of. I'm sorry that anyone in 2018 thinks that fat people are so funny that it's worth a post, that it's worth a joke, that it's worth the meme, and then that it's worth dictating what they should avoid in terms of food. And then these people who just repost without knowing Megan's story, without knowing what it is that she's going through, without knowing her mindset, just poking fun at her expense. Bizarre. And it's such a bizarre contrast. And my hope is that this year we can look at things more logically than we do right now. That we can look at our own bodies and look at the things that make us insecure and not reflect them onto other people. That we wouldn't look at a person and decide their worth, decide their health, decide whether they're funny or not by the way that they look. I feel like I can't even articulate how it is that this makes me feel, because I'm so angry, and because I haven't been angry or felt like there was so much injustice or lack of respect towards another human because of their body in a really long time. But that's just how that makes me feel. And Megan is the person who was wronged in this situation, whose body was shamed in this situation, and you need to hear it from her own mouth. At the end of the day, this is her story, and so once again, I encourage you to go check out her video. She is incredible and someone who I have always admired. She is just such an inspiration and such a force of body positivity, while also just not given two craps about what anybody else has to say about her appearance, about her health, about anything regarding her. Megan is an incredible person, and she has helped me open my eyes in so many ways, and I think you guys will gain so much more than you did in this video by listening to her story. But you guys, that's it. I hope this made some sense, because I'm just so like, I feel like I have like blinders on right now. I can't see anything. I can't hear anything except this overwhelming tiny voice in my head saying, why would anybody think this is funny? Why would anyone share a crappy meme making fun of someone's weight in 2018, right after we've had this incredible productive discussion about mental health and self-care? Like, why? But I don't have any answers. I just have to get that out there. I wanted to share a little bit of my experience with a video going viral that was so positive, not completely positive. I still get horrible comments every day because of that video, but at the end of the day, I didn't have celebrities shaming me. I didn't have people talking crap about me in the public eye, and you know, I just wanted to focus on this and focus how we have changed as a society, and how we need to get better. So I love you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed and if you're excited for these kinds of videos to be back, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.